candy paint Cadillac. Check out my Cadillac build.
Give it a go.
Come on, guys.
Brian.
You can do this.
That one.
Come on, Danny.
You just had to find your timing. You're good.
Yep. Derek. Bang.
Money.
Nice. Let's go, Derek.
Thank you.
Yep. I'll get that.
Oh,
Good
nice.
D.
Rubber staying tight. Here we go.
Oh, he's feeling.
Oh.
Nice.
Let's get hyped and make some noise for your Golden State Warriors! At center, 6'9", number 32, Trace Jackson Davis. At forward, 6'7", number 22, Andrew Wiggins. At guard, 6'6", number 11, Klay Thompson. At forward, 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green. At guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry. The head coach is Steve Kerr. Let's hear it again for your Golden State Warriors.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And now the Lakers starting group. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. At the guard position, Russell and Reeves, and it's Hachimura in at the 3. And for Golden State, the championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot and in the middle. And we know both these teams, Greg, are loaded on offense. You've been on some high-octane offenses yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, my college team was stacked from an offensive standpoint, and incredibly fun to play on a team like that. Cannot, though, forget about the defense.
Now here's Davis. Tries again. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And it's the Warriors' ball. Down low. Green kicks to Curry. Back to Green. Over LeBron. And it's Green. Missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers.
And now the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Clark, LeBron did something most people thought would never be done.
I'm in that camp, Greg. I tell you, Kareem was my guy. He was my idol as I was growing up. I never thought his record would be surpassed. It just shows you how remarkable LeBron has been in his production, in preparation, in taking care of his body, and this guy is still going strong. That makes him the king.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Now Thompson. To the middle. Here's Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hard last season, the Lakers making major trades, shaking up the roster, reforming their team.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, they had 4 players left from opening night. That was it. 3 major trades bringing in new talent, and that makes it difficult to find cohesion. So give L.A. a lot of credit for making that playoff run. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, I wish I had Curry's shot when I was playing. I mean, it has to be fun to take a 30-footer and be applauded by your coach.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Russell passes to Davis.
2 minutes remaining.
A drive by Russell. Kicks to LeBron. Trying to get open is Davis. A shot by LeBron. No good. Green taking his time here. Curry with it. He's picked up by James. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wiggins, and Davis sends it back.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Here's Russell. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? He can pick and pop, he can pick and roll, he can post up, he can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Podziemski. Dinwiddie covering. Basket counts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And sit with it, defended by Paul. It's blocked. Pass to Looney. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Out in the perimeter, Thompson and Wiggins. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Draymond Green, and it's Curry in at the point. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And here are the Warriors now. 3-point lead. And here's Wiggins.
Lakers foul.
Scoreless thus far.
Davis.
And the foul called on Anthony
Second
Davis.
personal foul.
That's
Second
foul number
team
2
foul.
for him. Wiggins outside. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Hachimura. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Assistant.
Hachimura's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Lakers. We're always hearing the debate, who is the greatest of all time? Well, Clark, do you think passing Kareem's all-time scoring mark finally puts LeBron out in front?
Kevin, that in and of itself puts LeBron in rarefied air, no doubt. But when you're talking about the greatest player of all time, we all have our opinion. It's just so hard, I think, to effectively debate players across different eras. I just say there have been a ton of great players throughout the history of the game, and LeBron is certainly at the top of the list, no matter when he played.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Lakers remain on their grind. Marvin Ham says, I'm preaching daily preparation. From the rest you're getting, how you're taking care of your body, sleep habits, nutrition, workouts, recovery, film work, being efficient with your practice time, and your shoot-arounds. Winning habits are built daily. Kevin, I'm very tired after saying all that. Back to you.
I'm sure you are. They actually do all of it. David, thank you for that detailed report.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well. There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
16.
Radish, he's checked in for Austin Reeves, and Vincent subbed in for Russell. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Los Angeles basketball.
.105 left to play in the first half. LeBron outside. Pass to Hachimura. Back to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Vincent's shot is good.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Paul. Buried from 15 feet out. Paul's got his first basket.
You know Paul is looking for these shots, and as the defender, you have to be anticipating this.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top, up 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing good.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what'd you think?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Reeves. Outside, James. Goes back up. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Wiggins left side. And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, you got major bounce, but the long arms of Wiggins gives him an extra advantage converting at the rack.
Now here's LeBron. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Davis. And it's blocked.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Wiggins outside. He kicks to Curry. 1:49 left here in the third quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph, he's still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot off.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
That's good from Stephen Curry. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. And then for Los Angeles, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Davis. Christian Wood comes in for James. And it's Prince in for Hachimura. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:46 left to play in the third. Curry against Russell. Prince looking around. Over Wiggins. And again, no good by the Lakers. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Curry getting it done inside.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Golden State. Looney's checked in for Green, and Paul subbed in for Wiggins. Dinwiddie's checked in for Los Angeles. Russell against Paul. Can they get it? Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Russell.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And the dunk by Prince.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Ball against Russell. Paul looking around. Over Russell. It's hauled in by Wood.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Dinwiddie.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Thompson passes to Curry. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And got hung up on the dunk. Quite enough elevation there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors lead by 5. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Kuminga out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And there's Podziemski in at the shooting guard. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Wiggins. Count that one.
Trying to employ physical defense against Wiggins, but this young man powers right through it. Very impressive.
Here's Reeves. The pass to James. LeBron powering inside.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
That one on Davis.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Green. Lakers trail by 7. James looking around. Come on, LeBron. Unfair, I tell you.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. Passes it to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. James in the post. Working on Green. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
The defense knows they got to throw everything at James inside, but he still manages to power through it.
Here's Curry. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And LeBron has been in these spots a clutch performer from the line.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Los Angeles. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Thompson with it. Picked up by Davis. Inside. And stolen by LeBron. Pass to Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You want to talk about clutch. AD is no stranger to being put in these types of situations.
On to the Lakers, Anthony Davis, taking 2 shots.
The first, and that brings them within 2 here.
And no time for Davis to doubt himself here. He needs to maintain his focus.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
It's in!
I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 4. There's 47 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, listened in on what Darvin Ham was talking about with his players. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them starting now. See if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Curry. Following the basket by LeBron James. Thompson outside. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Davis dishes to LeBron. To tie it up. And And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James. At the line for one.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Exactly what this team needed. Completing the and one.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by one. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry against Russell. Curry with it. Wiggins from outside. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. This win such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates look for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us.